Hey guys, I'm back, and doing this upload. I want to talk about this solo level up that just got done. Just got finished. I don't know why I said done, but yeah, it just got finished, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's yeah, it's just I don't know what to think of this. Take a look at the scores. Yeah, first place it's ended up with 1.4. Close to 1.5. Walker bait. He's from Night Walkers from our brother faction. So congratulations to him for getting that blue Tyrese. Great card. Great card. Uh, yeah, if you don't have him, yeah, he's an awesome card to have. I do know a lot of people got him during the anniversary pull, so maybe that kind of devalued him. But nonetheless, he's a great card, especially if you don't have him. Neutralized cards are always great. Now rank two. Rank two was Yellow Joshua. Fairly dated card, 75 AP, but he is a Rainbow Leader. Rainbow Leader skill is it's okay. Top part is trade specific. I think it's 30% attack against fast trade. But he does have that medium bonus for with taking damage to all teammates, so he's not too bad. Though rank 2, I'm not sure if he's a great card for rank 2, but Mike from HF Herschel's Farm ended up in that bracket, and with 1.3, so congratulations to him. And next one, now this is where it gets crazy. Yeah. Yeah, T Godfather from Herschel's Ranch. Herschel's Farm. I believe he's in Herschel's Ranch right now. That's the brother faction of Herschel's Farm. He ended up in third place with 1.3. Yeah, as you can see, my score. Yeah, I ended up in fifth rank at 1.3. And if you take a look at the score from second and third is the same score. Yeah, same amount of points. But I believe Mike ended up getting second place first. So even so, T Godfather you know, got the same amount of points. He ended up in third slot. And myself, I'm just 2 points below them. Yeah, 2 points below them. Below T Godfather. And I end up in fifth. And let's take a look at this leaderboard right here. Yeah, is T Godfather, with 1,322,526. Next one is Amy from Iron Vengeance. Same thing, just 1 point below that 526. With she ended up with 525. I end up with 524. And then it takes a lower dip from 6th and 7th was Alex from Rebel Society. He had 358. While Lady Venom from the Elite, yeah, she says, she chilled out, and she didn't have to put that much, and she didn't play the numbers game. And the thing is, it was going on like this from almost the beginning, because nobody, I believe, nobody in there's the leaderboard right there. Nobody wanted to get second place, and he's here already. Nobody wanted to get second place. They wanted to get, either you were going for Tyrese or you were trying to get into that 3 to 7. Yeah, because everybody wanted to get this guy, this Samoan brother. Sadiq into deep. Yeah, how's it, brah? Yeah, the meat wagon, the Samoan meat wagon with his 106 AP. Yeah, so slow, eating too much spam and eggs, brah. And but is the reason why he revives her two teammates. Now 106 AP takes a while. Yeah, quite a while before it goes off. Sometimes it won't go off during a raid. But it is interesting enough. The AR, I guess, the draw interest. It drew my interest. I went out, I went after him, and I used I didn't use all my resources. I didn't use up. I actually did go through quite a lot of trainers. Used up a lot of my other trainers. Like the Berts, the Brady's, my the Basils, and my epic Benedict. I actually used up all my trainer crates. Just because I didn't. Once I passed that 1 million mark, I was like, no, I'm not gonna settle. I'm gonna do something. Yeah, I'm gonna keep feeding. And I had enough to continue feeding points, but it was more of not, leveling up and getting the points. It's more of timing it and looking where second place is, and just getting within that point or 2 points or 3 points below that second place rank. And it went on like that for throughout the whole tournament until the last, I guess, 30 minutes, last hour. And yeah, it was just interesting. It was pretty interesting to me. I was like, what the heck? And I guess it happens because, you know what, I'll be honest, I think a lot of people were surprised this guy was put in 3 to 7, a revive toon, though he is probably the worst of all the revive toons, compared to Abraham, compared to Herschel, compared to Glenn. Yeah, Glenn being the fastest, so he's a polar opposite of this Sadiq. And it's weird because Sadiq and Glenn, 4-star versions, the yellow versions, they're best buds. Yeah, they're BFFs. Usually when you're in the mid ranks and you're facing with Glenn as lead or any melee team, usually you see Sadiq, 4-star Sadiq and 4-star Glenn. Now these guys in the 5-star versions, they are the total opposite as far as revive toons. Yeah, because this is 106. It's I don't even know whether or not he will even be useful, which makes me kind of question. I'm having second thoughts whether or not I end up wasting all my points. I leveled up a lot of 5-stars. Yeah, a lot of my 5-stars. Went through a couple sets, school bags and walkies. Though I do have a lot of toons leveled up now. Yeah, I got a lot of cards that are leveled up. So I'm kind of relieved, happy that I was able to level up some of them. But at the same time, I'm like, man, was this brah? Was this in too deep? Samoan brother, yeah, was he worth it? I don't know. We shall see, because I have no more sets. I have a lot of walkies, no more school bags, so I can't even bring them up to tier 4. So I'll have to wait a while before I could see whether or not this card, this Sadiq, is really worth it. But that was just wanted to do an upload, talk about that. Yeah, because it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. Especially it was a couple guys there, that Amy actually from Iron Vengeance. Yeah, she's playing. It's almost like playing level up chess. Going up, seeing whether that person stays at that rank too. So you stay 1 or 2 points below them, and then you just sit there waiting. Then you take a look at the leaderboard, and you're like, yeah, should I? It's like you're keeping an eye on it. And it's just, yeah. I hope that I don't have to do so. It was fun. I'll admit it was fun. It was interesting, but I don't want to do this. Don't want to level up like this anymore. When I level up, I just want to level up. I just want to keep adding points, keep pouring in points, having to pour points, then hold off, wait. It's kind of I guess in a way a little bit stressful. But again, it was fun. So yeah, that's Sadiq. Yeah, I was able to get him, and yeah, I guess we could talk about a couple other things. We could talk about this thing right here. That's in the shop right now. Yeah, take a look at it. Yes, they have their Flash Epic crates out again, and yeah, right now there's only about less than 3 hours left. And I'm pretty sure in the past you guys seen these crates before, these Flash Epic crates, and usually there's a terrible card in there. I think the last one had either Caroline or Donnie. Yeah, Donnie. Yeah, and you're probably like, who the heck is Donnie? Yeah, exactly. Who the heck is Donnie? Yeah, why is he in the crate? But this time, no, they got four useful cards. Four useful cards. So, yeah, they're giving away Maribel. And I say probably out of all these four cards, out of all of these, it's hard to say which one's the worst one. They're all great cards. They're all good cards. The only thing I guess I'll say either Cooper or Maribel. Then I say that because Maribel was offered for second place. So factions, 30 people in that faction that end up winning this Maribel during war. Yeah, they have no need for her, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people pulled for this Maribel. So yeah, some might stay clear because they don't want to get a second one. And then you have Cooper. A lot of, there are some factions that end up getting, during the time he was being offered as rank 1 prize during war. So there are some people that have this card already too. So they might stay clear because they don't want to get a second one. But then you have Victor, and then you have Green Carl. Now I guess I'll do a quick overview of these cards. Just talk about them. Let's see. Let you guys know whether or not it's a great deal. Though probably by the time I upload this video, this epic flash sale will be over. But I'll still give you guys an overview of these cards. This Maribel is not too bad. She's more of I guess she's a support. And everything about her, from her AR to her special skill, is support. And I guess her stats are not too bad. Low on the attack though, way below, below average as far as attack goes. But defense and HP is great. And her AR, diversionary attacks or tactics, is 58 AP, but that's achievable now with a huge AP gain weapon. So it will be available, be full at turn 2 with that weapon, and it stuns up to 4 enemies for 1 turn. And most likely by the time she's able to fire, 1 card's already taken out, so it's pretty much a full team stun, and gives your cards a free turn basically, to attack and build their ARs. And and she's also a command specialist, which also makes her a great card. Like I mentioned, a great side support character, because she does not do any attacks, other than her basic attack. I think she's a great card. So she is worth doing well, especially if you don't have her. Then you have Victor. He's a rainbow leader, has that rainbow leader skill that I guess if anything people will go after, because of that. And his AR is not too bad. I don't think it's that great, but it's decent. Let's get started with his stats. Stats are, he's 14 points above that 800, so it's not too bad. It's above that 800, so it's good attack. His defense, I think I mentioned this before, as far as yellow, fast cards, 770, 760 is usually the average. Some will get that 800, so I'd say for a fast card, his defense is pretty average. It's average. So HP though is kind of low, below average. It's only 188. It's acceptable, but usually when the defense is below that 800, you expect that HP to be above that 1100. So and then I'll say his stats are not too bad. I'd say they're good, they're solid, average if anything. Now AR is Thirst for Flesh. It's a 44 AP turn 2 card, and it deals 175% damage. So that's pretty low. That's a low amount of damage that he deals, but he will give the other team. Again, this is splash damage. The enemy and all enemies adjacent. So you can hit the whole team if you hit the guy in the middle. Gives them a negative 50% defense for 3 turns. And 3 turns is quite a while. And if you have a lot of other splash cards behind this guy, yes, they will be wiping out that team. So his AR is pretty decent, though the damage he puts out in that splash damage is not that great at all. But that negative 50% defense is good. I say that it's a good debuff. Now his leader skill, all teammates get 30% attack against fast traits. So I'm not a fan of this, the top part of his leader skill, because it's trait specific, and I really dislike trait specific. I prefer all melee or all range, or just the plain buff. But trait specific, going against a specific trait, yeah, I don't find it reliable. Let me use that word. I don't find it reliable, because some people just they will bring teams to go against this leader skill to so they don't get hurt by it. So yeah. But the second part, all teammates get a medium bonus to AP when attacking. Now Rainbow Leader with this medium AP, put a very large AP gain weapon on the cards, the turn 2 cards just behind him, and they will go off on turn 2. Turn 1, if there's a command card, and the command card makes that turn 2 card fire on turn 1, yes, they will go off, because their ARs will fill up on that turn 1. So yeah, I think this card is not too bad. Actually, if I do this pull, I'm most likely trying to go for this guy. Now the third card is Cooper. He was a rank 1 war price in the past. He's in the Premier Recruits right now, available. They did do a ×2 or maybe they increased chances. I forget whether he was a ×2 card. But yeah, this card is actually a great card. He's an awesome card. I don't have him. I wish I did. So if I decided to do this pull, I'd probably go for him also. The Victor in this Cooper is probably high on my list, out of the 4 cards. And his stats, 814. So his attack is great. It's 14 points above that 800. So it's a great, great attack stat. Now the defense though is low, below average, 759. That's pretty low. For a blue card, a lot of blue cards, they're close to that 800 or above that 800. So yeah, not that great in defense, but his HP is pretty awesome. It's 1139, 39 points above that 1100. So I guess in a way it makes up for that lower defense, that below average defense. So his AR, Savage Suppression, now it's a 44 AP, turn 2. Yes, it's turn 2, and it deals 375 damage to a line of enemies, and it impairs for 1 turn. Now this is what makes this card great. This is an awesome AR. Does a great amount of damage. You can one-shot a lot of reds with this AR, and I've been one-shotted by this AR in the past. Plus that impaired, it helps out a lot. A turn 2 impaired to 2 cards, most likely the shield and the card behind him. Yes, it's a pain in the butt to deal with his AR. So I'll be honest, every time I face an Andrea team, when he's in there, I usually go take him out first. Yeah, if the white is always I guess priority list. If I see Blue Dwight, I take out Blue Dwight. But if I don't see Blue Dwight, it is 3 cards. I mean, Blue Dwight, Blue Abe, and this Cooper. This Cooper, he'll probably be third of that list right there. Of the 3 blue tough cards that I would take out first. But and it's mainly because of this AR. This impair is a pain. Yes, it is a pain, and he does do a good amount of damage to a line of enemies. Now he has no leader skill, but he has the specialist skill Life Steal, and it's not too bad. Not the greatest, but he does recover some HP if he does kill any cards or any I guess in world stages, he'll get that. But during raids, I got that hesitation because yeah, it is low. 375% is a lot. I don't think it's enough to one shot too many cards. Yeah, especially if they're not red. If they're yellow or blue or green, yeah, it won't really one shot them. The other team will hurt more from the impaired than they will from the damage. 375 is great. It's a good amount, but it is not the hardest hitting. So life steal, yeah, it would be different if this his he dealt 500 or even 450, 450%. Then the life steal he would really benefit from the life steal. But okay, that's this card Cooper, and I didn't talk too much about him. I like that card. I really like that Cooper. Now the last one is Carl, no turning back. And I will tell you, and I bet you a lot of people are taking a look at this card and be like, yeah, okay. Yeah, they're not really because I guess the reason why they're looking at it and they're like, I don't know, because his AR is just as damage, is pure damage. But if you think about it, Sandy's AR is the same thing. Sandy's AR is the same thing. Yellow Sandy, I'm talking about Yellow Sandy, but her special skill sucks. This Carl is just like her. But yeah, let's take a look at this Carl. His stats: 798, 2 points below that 800. So it's right there. It's average. It's that I'd say it's 800 already. It's just 2 points. So that's fine. His defense is the same thing, 798. So attack and defense is great. It's right there. It's right there at that 800. And his HP 6 points below it, so it's not too bad also. 6 points is okay, it's acceptable, but it's a little bit, it's below that 1100. So, but I will say his stats are pretty good. They're solid. 798, and then 1094. Yeah, those are great stats. One's not going too low. It's just a fraction lower than the expected 800, 1100. So AR, Storm of Strikes. Now he is, and I mentioned Sandy earlier, Yellow Sandy, same AR, just pure damage, 350% to splash damage. But Yellow Sandy is I believe 44 AP. She's a turn 2 card. This Carl is 56 AP, so he is not turn 2. And I guess that's one thing people like, I don't know about this card, because 56 seems too slow. Well, 56 is not that slow. On defense, yes, might be too slow. I mentioned Victor, with that leader skill, the Rainbow leader skill with the medium AP bonus. He will not be able to fire off like those turn 2 cards, on turn 2, with that leader skill of Victor. But on offense, yes, turn 2, turn 3, that's perfectly fine. It's okay. It doesn't matter whether or not it's a 56 AP, because, and this is I guess the same thing why I praise Red Lori, that war prize, with her 66 AP. While his AR is not ready, while his AP is not filled, it's not full, he will be impairing. He is a neutralized card. And I mentioned before how I love Neutralize. I think Neutralize is an awesome specialist skill. Shield is probably the top in my list. Let's take a look at my list now as far as the top, specialist skill. I'd put Shield, I'd put Neutralize, I'll put Command, and then I'll put Execution. Those are my top four as far as specialist skills. And I put Neutralize over Command because there's times where Command is useful. There's times where Command is needed, especially going against Andrea teams. You bring your yellow team, you need to go have your Jesus or your splash damage card to go off on turn 2 to prevent the other cards, the Andreas to one-shot your cards, to go off. But for the most part, during a match, you can, being able to control, to neutralize when you want to neutralize cards, neutralize that heal, neutralize that, that revive, or that Andrea, with that 800% damage, Eagle Eye. Yes, being able to stop them, put a stop to them. from a basic attack. Yes, that's what makes Neutralize so great, and that's why I think this Carl, the 56 AP that he has is acceptable. And if you guys ever watch some of my uploads, I use Carl a lot, this green Carl, and I love him. I love this card. I really do. Though I don't want a second one. He's probably one of the reasons why I'd steer clear. That I am steering clear from this. Yeah, I don't want another Carl. But I do think he is worth doing the pull for. He is a great and awesome card. I'll say that, and that's from me using him. And I guess the reason why I'm talking more about him, because I don't have any of these other three. I don't have this Victor. I don't have this Maribel. And I don't have this Cooper, but the ones people that do own these cards, they do nothing but praise them. And I'm really, this Carl, I am praising this Carl. I love this Carl. I sometimes I hate not having him on my team, and that's mainly for the Neutralize plus that splash damage. It's great. It's devastating, especially if you buff with Zeke or you lower the defense. It's a great amount of damage. Can take out the whole team. So yeah, these are the 4 crates. I mean, not 4 crates, but 4 tunes, 4 5-stars, guaranteed 5 stars. That if you purchase this crate, you'll also be getting some Brady's, with it. Either times 2 or 1. Get some hiking boots. Get rid of these hiking boots. They should have gave a school bag or a walkie. That's what they should have did. With the price that they're asking with this. And then you'll get some food. 400,000 being the highest, and 250K being the lowest. Now, take a look at the value of this. Yeah, 9,850 coin. Now, if there was a coin sale with that 20% extra coin, yes, you'd be able to make this purchase with $100. With a Benjamin, you'll be able to purchase this 5-star crate. Unfortunately, because they don't have a coin sale right now, and that's one thing I guess Scopely should take note. They would make more money. They would make absolutely more money during this flash sale, this flash epic crate sale, if they had that coin sale going on, or if they lower the price of this. Because right now, especially me, I was thinking about it, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna spend 100 and then spend spend extra money just to do this pull. Because I guess in US dollars, this is close to 140. It probably is 140, maybe more. $140 US dollars. And this is where Scopely, I guess, they place the value of their 5 stars. That's how much they think these 5 stars are worth. Are they worth 140? I think in the past when I used to do big pulls, multiple pulls, and not get a single 5-star, yes, I think this is worth getting, because you will get that 5-star. No more pain of guessing whether or not you'll get it. Hoping and being disappointed after spending several $100s and not getting a single 5-star. Yes, because all 4 of these cards are great in this crate. Great in this crate. But yes, I do believe it's worth it if you're at that stage of spending. If you're still spending, doing a lot of pulls, and this will save you the heartache of doing that big pull and not getting crap. But I guess for me, and I guess only me, this is how I feel about these epic crates. Even so, the cards are that's being offered in it are pretty good. I think they are worth doing this. And I only say that because I've gone through that several $100s, over 500, not getting a single 5-star. So yes, I look at this and I go, there's that value. You're gonna get guaranteed a 5-star. Now, right now, with the way I spend money and how I feel about their pulls, is it worth spending 140 for a 5-star? I'll take a gamble of either of the 4. Heck no, I don't think it is for me, and that's my opinion right now. Because if I get, usually my mindset is this: if especially now when I don't want to spend that much, if I get a 5-star during a 10 pull, and like that Red Glenn this past weekend, during war. Yeah, was it war? Yeah, we just got done with war. Yeah. Yeah, last weekend, when we went through, we had war. Red Glen was being advertised. I did my 10 pull. I do a 10 pull every weekend. Yeah, every weekend I do a 10 pull. Tried my luck. I didn't get him. If I would have got him with that 10 pull, I would have been okay, cool. There's some value in it, because I didn't have to spend that much. And that's pretty sad. $30 is still quite a lot. That's usually you could buy a lot of stuff, with $30. Not extravagant stuff, but you can buy some things. You could buy some used good games from GameStop, or purchase some stuff, go out to eat, have a nice dinner, or just buy some basic stuff from a store. So $30 may not be too much, but I guess for digital code, for a card, for a tune that you don't actually own, because that's one thing that I'll reiterate again, and I'll say again, you don't own any of these cards. Yeah, all you collectors that keep buying these cards, you don't own a single one. These are still Scopely's. They're Scopely's property. Once Scopely, if they're doing an update, if your servers are down, you for some reason, you're locked out. You're you're out of luck. You can't play this offline. You can't take these cards and take them. You take screenshots and look back 10 years from now and wonder where all your money went. But yeah, you don't own any of these cards. And like I said, I spent a lot of money in this game, and my battery is getting low. And I look back and I go, well, was it really worth it? Were these cards really worth it? Especially since I don't actually own them. And who knows when I eventually do truly stop playing this game. I don't have nothing to show for it other than I guess my uploads. Yeah, my my uploads and some screenshots, and yeah, that's about it as far as the value. Yeah, that's what I mean. They value these cards at 140, but you truly don't own any of them. You get to play with them. That's about it. They're part of your team. Whether or not you feel, I guess, to improve, you spend $140 to improve your team. I don't think that's a good value. I really don't. To spend 140, I mean, it's different when you're like you're into some sports, and you spend extra 140 on equipment to make improvements to your game, for yourself. That's that's kind of different than this, because you actually own that. You'll actually own it. Yeah, so yeah, even when you stop playing that sport, yeah, like if this game stops, you won't be able to play with it anymore. You won't. But yeah, I think I went on way too much in that. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it for me myself. I don't think I'll ever go for these flash epic crates. 140 is too much. I'd rather try my luck, even if I don't get the 5-star from a 10 pull or from several singles. I think I'd be more satisfied with that because I didn't spend that much than to go through the whole hassle. Because over a month ago, 3 months ago, I went hard again for that Magna, that shield. Didn't get her. So yeah, that kind of never gonna do that again. That's never gonna happen again. I don't think there's any cards that Scopely could bring out to make me want to do a big pull anymore or spend over 100. But yeah, that's all I got for this upload. And yes, ramble. Yeah, ramble, random talk. Yeah, that's what this upload's about. So sorry if it bored you guys. Sorry if it was no good. I just felt like doing the upload. It was mainly to talk about that the level up, the solo level up we just got done with. So yeah, for you guys, I know that the tournament ended. Whatever you guys ended up trying to go for, I bet you it was pretty crazy, especially if you're going for that Sadiq. Yeah, it's like playing level up chess. Yes, level up chess, checkmate. Checkmate, yes. So yeah, that's all I got for this upload. To my subscribers, current, old, and new, yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching the uploads. And yeah, probably next time I have some time, some free time, I'll make another upload. So I'll see you then. All right, guys, I'll see you.